Hello! Thank you so much for being with me here today and putting your time to watch my videos. I hope it makes you feel great, it makes you think, it makes you develop, it makes you do something magical and wonderful in this world. Thank you so much for watching, for putting a like, for commenting, for subscribing. Ooh, wow, 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 wow. I'm so grateful for everything. Thank you. It helps me a lot. Every subscribe, every comment, every review, everything. You help me a lot. So thank you. I've seen yesterday the movie The Iron Claw that based on a true story. So if you haven't seen it yet, there are going to be some spoilers. This movie made me think about many things and showed me many things that I've believed them. It's showing you many things that there are normal in our society, in our world, but it shows you what this normal thing does to people. It was like way crazy. Usually people don't do what the real people did, but they feel how the real how those people felt. A family of many brothers, only boys. One already died when he was a child, and he is the firstborn. So there are four. The father of the family, his dream was to be a wrestling champion. So what you do when your dreams are not coming true? Make your kids, force them to do what you want to do. The kids knew that the only way they will feel loved by their father is to go and wrestling and win the belt, win the championship, first place. So all of the brothers were doing that except one who wanted to be a musician. A relationship with the father is very with a lot of distance. They call him only sir. They will not hug him. Only if you are fulfilling his dreams, then you will get affection from your father. Also a thing that if you have triggers for maybe a depression even, and for sure for suicides, I'm going to talk about those things because it happened in the movie. So just saying, so if those things are triggering you, don't continue to watch. The first thing is that all of us just want to feel love. All of the things that you are doing in your life comes from the urge to feel positive feeling, such as love, appreciation, acknowledgement for who you are. You want to feel that you're seen. This is what was happening in the movie. So all of the kids, the only thing they wanted is to feel loved and to feel appreciated and to feel seen by their father. They knew that the only way they will feel this is only if they will do what he wants and expects them to do. And it's to be champions. It's to bring the champion belt home. If you are not good enough in wrestling, you will not receive love from your father. There was also a mother, but it was like 40 years ago. And I will not say that it's okay that it was 40 years ago, right? Because the mother did nothing. It's also her responsibility to talk with her husband and to make sure that her kids feel okay. And she also fucked up with those things. They only wanted to feel loved. So they did everything that they could to receive a love from their father. Some of them received it. And the craziest thing that also the first one who received the biggest love, it was the first one who went to training in Japan to wrestle in the World Championship. He died. He died because intestines, this word is difficult to say, but he had a problem with his intestines. And a week before, his brother, one of the main characters that plays by Zac Efron, he got married, and the brother, his name is David, who was supposed to fly overseas to train and to compete. was puking blood in the toilet, and the brother saw him and he said, well, maybe you should not go. And they left because they knew what's going to happen if the brother didn't went to Japan. He will never would be recognized by his great father who didn't fulfill his dreams. And then he flew to Japan. After a while he died there because his body didn't function. I think it was too afraid not only to say to his father, listen, I have a problem, I need to go to the doctor. What if the doctor will tell that he can't compete? The father will not accept it. The father wouldn't care that, oh my God, thank you that my child is alive. No, because there was a scene in the table that the father said, now I love the most this and that and this, and it could change. So you're always in a competition with your brothers where they are the people you love the most, but you're in competition for the love of the father that no one really gets. There was the funeral scene, and the father came, said to him, hey, took off your glasses, and you men don't cry, so don't cry. Like, their brother just died, what the fuck? Don't cry. After the funeral, they took a penny to let the destiny choose who will take the role of this brother and will go and compete. This is what was in their father's mind. Not who, if they will have fun, if they will feel good, if they will accomplish something they want. But he only cared about the championship. The second thing I've learned from this movie, how our beliefs affect our lives. The thing with our beliefs, it's that they are programmed when we were kids. We are like a computer, and the program is set between the ages 7 until 12. We are learning from our parents everything, from the elder people. They are the figures that showing us how to survive in this world, so we learn everything from them, and this is why we're also programmed to do what they want us to do, because since we were kids, we need them to survive, and then we're growing up still doing whatever they want us to do because we are still maybe thinking that we need them to survive. And what will happen if they ignore us and whatever, so we will not survive. What their father was telling them since they were kids, that the world is screwing them over. The father, he was always so close to wrestle in the place, I think, that should give you a championship, but they were always screwing him up. He didn't take any responsibility. He was always telling them and to himself that the only reason you are suffering, it's not because of you, it's because of the world. And he was saying that his family is like, he said like there was rumors that their family is cursed. But it's not really a curse, it's an energy that you are putting into this world because you think that life is fucking you up all the time. Everything that you are doing, life will come and fuck you up and fuck your plans up and destroy you. And they were really thinking that they are cursed. The brother who went to Japan after he died, Kerry I think was his name, he flipped the coin and the destiny said that Kerry should continue him, David. So Kerry won the championship, got home, got drunk, went on his motorcycle to I don't know, was riding the motorcycle drunk. Boom, accident. Boom, part of the leg is gone. So we can't wrestle. Obviously, the father thinks that they are cursed. And if Gary came home after he won the championship and he just got drunk and said by himself, maybe it's not good for him, but no one really cared. Suddenly, because two people can't fight anymore, and for I don't know what is the reason, the father didn't give Zac Efron, his character, to wrestle. The musician started to wrestle, and obviously he didn't want it to wrestle. Something happened to him in a wrestle fight, went to a surgery, went to a coma in the surgery. So this is also energy and what is your in your programmed mind and your programmed beliefs. And this is what really happening, but not because they are cursed. The curse is the father. After that, this kid said to his mom that he said that he can't replace David, and it didn't show that the mother said something. So then he understood that he will never be a musician and he should do what the father wants him to do, and it's wrestle. So he died by suicide. The third brother who died. First one when he was a child, so let's put him aside. Second, it was David because of the wrestling, because of the father. Third, it was the musician because of the wrestling, because of the father. Crazy. The third thing that I've learned, if you don't want to do something, but your parent is telling you that you should do it because he thinks about you, okay, I will say it again. You don't want to do something, but you're doing it because your parent expects you to do it. He's saying that you have to do it for yourself. Or maybe he would say you should do it for the family, or you should do it for us. Truth of the matter is, he thinks only about himself, and you're doing what will make him feel happy. Although it will not make him feel happy, okay? He thinks that this is what will solve his own problems, but no, he will still feel miserable because he needs to do it with himself. Not the world should do everything for him so he would feel better. The other brother that that had a part of his leg, wanted to wrestle again. Why? Because he wanted the attention of his father. He was working out with his brother, and he said, I will not wrestle and you only will get the attention from the father? No. He wanted to feel loved by his father. You can see in the movie that the father don't cares about the character. I will say that the main character is Zac Efron, okay? He doesn't care about him. This character is the only character who got married and have kids. He wasn't wrestling. He still wanted to, but he didn't do it. I guess it's because the father didn't choose him. There was the Christmas, and Kerry came home. He was acting a bit strange. And then there was a scene that he called his brother, Zach, and said that he is in pain, that he always feel pain. And after that, when I was reading about him in true life, he was addicted to painkillers because he was always feeling such a huge pain. While not only wrestle, he didn't have a part of his leg. This shoe, what seems like he has a leg, but he didn't. So he was suffering all the time. And he never really wanted to do it. His brother was talking to him and said, like, come over, and he didn't want to. Brother called to his father and said, listen, look up for Kerry. The father was answering like it's not his business. When he came to their home, saw the car of his brother Kerry, or the shooting, and then also his brother Kerry died by suicide because he couldn't do what the father wanted him to do. Every time a kid died, no one cried, no one talked about it. All of the painful things, they weren't talking about it at all. And the father was always saying to everybody that it's for the family. And he was always saying, you go and do it for us, for the family. It was the father's dream. Father didn't care when the kids were dying one after another. He didn't care. He cared only about the championship. He cared only about his name. That's it. And the kids were craving for his attention, were craving for his love. And because they knew that they can't do what he wants them to do, they went and they died by suicide. It's crazy. It's crazy that one after another, the father or a person that makes you do something that you don't want to do, and you tell them or you show them, or you can't even tell them or show them because you know that the person will not care, but you feel, ugh, he doesn't care about you, he cares only about himself, and that's it. He doesn't give a fuck about you, not about your feelings, not about your dreams. This is the crazy part. He thought only about his dream. That was the most important. And the kids' dream, who cares? Who cares about them? Who gives the fuck? It's crazy that they just kill themselves one after another because of their stupid father. He never took responsibility. Everything was curse. It was a curse. No. So always do what you want to do. There was one who died by suicide because he couldn't fulfill his father's dream, and there were others because they fulfilled their father's dreams, but they didn't feel anything inside. They still wanted to die, although the father was proud. They knew that it will never stop. They received what they wanted from the father, but it wasn't enough because you feel empty. When you do something that other people want you to do, it will not fulfill you. Maybe you will get some love, and this is the other thing that I've learned, but I will get to it. But you will feel emptiness inside. Third and alone, we should always go after our dream. If your parents will be disappointed, let it be. It's my dreams. It's my dreams. If you want me to do something that you want to do, you go and do it yourself. If having a diploma is something that's important for you, you go and have it. If you already have it, great, I will do what I want. Because even if when they made the father proud, they still felt empty. They still suffered. It's more important to fulfill your dreams, what your soul wants you to do, than to make a person who loves you with conditions feel good. The last thing that I've learned is there is no such a thing, love with conditions. Because love, it's an emotion. Love with conditions. If I love you only if you do what I want, if I love you only if you will go and learn this, and if you will not be gay or lesbian or whatever, it's not love. It's not I love you. It's I love what you do. It's two different things. Because it's normal, unfortunately, to love with conditions. Parents are saying that they love you without any conditions. But if you have to go and do what they want you to do as a grown-up person, it's with conditions. Also, when you're a child, they love you with conditions. But when you're already grown up and you're saying that you want to do something and they're disappointed, they don't want to talk to you because you don't do what they want you to do. And because of that, now you don't have family and now you don't have parents. It's very painful, but they loved what you are doing, what you are presenting in this world, so they can talk in the coffee shop with their friends about you. Be proud, but they were proud of your achievements, not for who you are. If you are a parent, if you're just a human being, a friend, partner, we should love the person. We should love how he makes us feel, not by his achievements, not for his awards. So yeah, I went to sleep and I was thinking about this movie. It's crazy how many things you can learn. I know that if I will sit and think about it more, I will understand more things and I could talk to you about this forever. But maybe what I was talking about today made you think about something, made you understand something. And you should go and watch this movie too. Try to understand how they think, how they feel, what's wrong, what's right. Although what we've seen, it's normal, a relationship with the father, until this day, a relationship with parents and kids. I hope it was fun for you to listen and to learn with me. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I love you and I wish you an amazing day, and I wish you to go and fulfill your dreams and do what you want to do. You know it. You know. I know you know.